Have you ever felt overwhelmed by the weight of expectations placed on you by your elders? As children, we often look to our parents for guidance, but sometimes their well-intentioned advice can unintentionally hinder our growth. In this video, we'll explore 7 things you should never give your children, especially if you're an elderly parent. By understanding these pitfalls, you can foster a healthier, more supportive relationship with your kids and help them reach their full potential. Before we begin, I would appreciate it if you like this video, you can help me continue to spread the old age lesson. If you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. If you like this video, please comment number 1. If you don't like it, comment number 0 to let me know, so I can make a better video for you. Now let's get started. As an elderly person, your wisdom and experiences are invaluable. However, when it comes to your children, it's essential to navigate the delicate balance between providing guidance and imposing your values. Here are 7 things you should never give your children. Number 1. Unrealistic expectations. One of the significant pitfalls in parenting is setting unrealistic expectations for your children. This often stems from a desire to see them achieve great things or to live out aspirations that might have been your own. When parents impose standards that are excessively high or unattainable, it can set the stage for a range of negative outcomes. The relentless pursuit of these unattainable goals can lead to profound disappointment and frustration. Children who constantly fall short of these exaggerated expectations may struggle with a diminished sense of self-worth and confidence, feeling as though they can never quite measure up, no matter how hard they try. This pressure can manifest in various ways, from heightened anxiety and stress to a lack of enthusiasm for activities they once enjoyed. Such experiences might ultimately discourage them from pursuing their passions or trying new things, as they come to believe that they are destined to fail or that their efforts are never good enough. Moreover, this cycle of unmet expectations can adversely affect their mental health, potentially leading to issues like depression or chronic stress. Instead of setting these lofty and sometimes unrealistic goals, a more constructive approach is to encourage your children to strive for their personal best while remaining mindful of their unique abilities and limitations. Emphasize the importance of effort and personal growth over the need for perfection. Provide them with the support they need to develop their skills at a pace that suits them, and celebrate their achievements, no matter how small. By fostering an environment where effort is valued and where it's understood that failure is a natural part of learning, you help build resilience and a more positive self-image. This balanced perspective allows children to set realistic goals for themselves, understand their capabilities, and approach challenges with a healthier and more constructive mindset. Number 2. Financial burden. Why overextending yourself financially can result in a host of significant problems, including heightened stress and financial instability. When you take on more financial commitments than you can reasonably handle, it can create a constant state of worry and anxiety, undermining your overall well-being. This strain doesn't just affect your mental and emotional health, it can also have tangible impacts on your physical health and relationships. The stress associated with financial instability can lead to chronic conditions such as hypertension, depression, or sleep disorders, and it can strain relationships with loved ones, as financial concerns often become a source of conflict. Furthermore, financial instability can have long-term repercussions on your quality of life. It can limit your ability to enjoy retirement, pursue hobbies, or even cover unexpected expenses without significant sacrifice. Constantly grappling with financial difficulties can also prevent you from accessing opportunities or experiences that contribute to a fulfilling life, such as traveling, investing in personal development, or simply enjoying peace of mind. Instead, to mitigate these issues, it's crucial to focus on fostering financial literacy and independence in your children. Start by teaching them the basics of budgeting, saving, and investing from a young age. Encourage them to understand the value of money and the importance of making informed financial decisions. Helping them establish healthy financial habits early on can empower them to manage their finances responsibly as they grow older. Encourage your children to set financial goals, create and stick to a budget, and save for both short-term and long-term needs. Promote the benefits of living within their means and the importance of avoiding unnecessary debt. By equipping them with these skills, you're not only preparing them to handle their financial future more effectively, but also reducing the risk of them facing financial difficulties that could, in turn, affect you. Supporting their financial independence can also involve guiding them through practical experiences, such as managing a part-time job income or understanding the principles of credit and loans. This hands-on approach can help them apply what they've learned in real-world situations and build a solid foundation for their financial future. By focusing on these strategies, you can alleviate the financial burdens that might otherwise impact your quality of life and ensure that your children are well prepared to handle their financial responsibilities. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 1 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. Number 3. Your unhappiness. Why it matters. Children are incredibly perceptive and deeply influenced by the emotional climate of their home. The feelings of their parents are absorbed and reflected in their emotional state. When parents are unhappy, this discontent can subtly seep into the family environment, affecting the overall atmosphere of the home. This emotional transfer is not always overt or deliberate. Children can pick up on underlying tensions, mood shifts, and the general sense of unease that an unhappy parent might exude. The impact of a parent's unhappiness is profound and multifaceted. Children often take cues from their parents on how to handle emotions and cope with stress. If a parent is consistently unhappy or stressed, this can lead to children feeling anxious, insecure, or unsettled. Such emotions can have a lasting effect on a child's psychological and emotional development. For example, a child might internalize the negative emotions experienced at home, leading to issues such as lowered self-esteem, heightened anxiety, or difficulties in managing their own emotions and reactions. The emotional state of a parent serves as a backdrop to a child's everyday experiences. When a parent is unhappy, it can create a pervasive sense of instability or tension in the home. This atmosphere can impact not just the child's emotional health, but also their behavior, relationships, and academic performance. Children might struggle with social interactions, exhibit behavioral issues, or have difficulties concentrating in school, all of which can stem from the emotional climate at home. Over time, the cycle of negativity and unhappiness can become ingrained, affecting the child's overall sense of security and well-being. Instead, consider this to prevent your unhappiness from negatively impacting your parenting. It's essential to take proactive steps toward managing your emotions and seeking support. Acknowledging your emotional struggles and addressing them head-on can make a significant difference in your overall mental health, and consequently your parenting. One of the first steps is to seek out support systems that can help you navigate through difficult times. This support can come in various forms. Talking to a trusted friend or family member about your feelings can provide relief and perspective. Engaging in therapy with a mental health professional can offer a more structured approach to understanding and managing your emotions. Support groups, whether in person or online, can also provide a sense of community and shared experiences, offering valuable insights and coping strategies. In addition to seeking external support, finding and implementing healthy coping mechanisms can greatly improve your mood and overall outlook on life. Practicing mindfulness techniques can help you become more aware of your emotions and respond to them in a balanced and thoughtful manner. Regular exercise is another effective way to boost your mood, reduce stress, and increase your energy levels. Engaging in hobbies or activities that bring you joy can provide a necessary escape from daily stressors and contribute to a more positive mindset. It's also important to prioritize self-care and make time for activities that nurture your well-being. Self-care practices might include setting aside time for relaxation, pursuing interests or passions, or simply ensuring that you get enough rest and maintain a healthy lifestyle. By addressing your own emotional needs and working towards personal happiness, you not only improve your quality of life, but also set a positive example for your children. A happier, more engaged parent creates a more nurturing and supportive environment at home. This positive environment can significantly benefit your child's emotional development and overall well-being. When parents take care of their mental health, they contribute to a more stable and loving home, which in turn fosters a child's sense of security, confidence, and happiness. By investing in your emotional health, you are ultimately making a profound investment in the emotional health and stability of your entire family. Number 4. Your fears. Why it matters. Projecting your fears and insecurities onto your children can profoundly affect their development and limit their potential. When parents are driven by their anxieties, whether about failure, rejection, or uncertainty, they might inadvertently place constraints on their child's experiences. For instance, a parent who fears failure might discourage their child from pursuing ambitious goals or taking on new challenges, fearing that such endeavors could lead to disappointment or hardship. This can result in children feeling hesitant to explore opportunities that are outside of their comfort zones. This dynamic can manifest in numerous ways. Excessive caution, where parents shield their children from risks to avoid potential failure. Negative reinforcement, where children are met with criticism or discouragement when they step outside conventional boundaries, or even direct discouragement from pursuing certain interests. Over time, these actions can lead to a lack of self-confidence in children and a reluctance to take on new challenges. They may become overly cautious, avoiding risks that are essential for personal growth and development. Instead, to counteract this effect, it's crucial to cultivate an environment that encourages exploration and supports your child's ambitions. Instead of allowing your fears to dictate their experiences, focus on fostering a positive and empowering atmosphere. Encourage your children to pursue their passions and interests, even if these ventures come with uncertainties or potential setbacks. Show enthusiasm for their pursuits and provide them with the resources and support they need to succeed, while allowing them the freedom to navigate challenges on their own. When your child faces obstacles or makes mistakes, use these moments as opportunities for growth rather than reasons for discouragement. Offer guidance and support, but avoid imposing your fears onto their experiences. By creating a supportive environment where your child feels safe to explore and take risks, you help them build resilience and confidence. This approach not only enhances their ability to tackle future challenges, but also instills in them a sense of agency and self-worth. Encouraging risk-taking in a controlled manner, such as trying new activities, pursuing difficult projects, or stepping out of their comfort zone, can lead to invaluable experiences that contribute to their personal and professional growth. Celebrate their efforts, no matter the outcome, and reinforce the value of perseverance and learning from failure. In doing so, you equip them with the skills and mindset necessary for a fulfilling and successful life. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 2 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. Number 5. Unhealthy relationships. Why tolerating unhealthy relationships can have profound and lasting effects on both your well-being and your children's development. When children are exposed to unhealthy dynamics such as persistent conflict, disrespect, emotional or psychological abuse, or poor communication, they absorb these patterns and may come to view them as normal or acceptable. This exposure can shape their expectations and behaviors in their relationships, potentially leading them to tolerate or perpetuate a similar negative patterns in their future interactions. For instance, children who witness constant arguing or manipulation might normalize such behaviors and struggle to understand the importance of healthy conflict resolution. Additionally, the emotional environment created by unhealthy relationships can contribute to a household atmosphere that feels unstable, stressful, or hostile, impacting your children's emotional security and overall mental health. Unhealthy relationships can also set a troubling precedent for how your children view their own self-worth and interpersonal boundaries. If they see one partner consistently undermining the other or engaging in controlling behavior, they might come to believe that such behavior is acceptable or even expected in their relationships. This can lead to a cycle where unhealthy patterns are perpetuated across generations, affecting how they relate to others and how they allow others to treat them. Instead, to counteract the negative influence of unhealthy relationships, it's essential to actively model and nurture healthy relationships within your family. Begin by demonstrating respect and empathy in your interactions with others. Show your children how to engage in constructive communication, where feelings and concerns are addressed openly and with respect, and where conflicts are resolved through dialogue rather than hostility. By practicing these behaviors, you provide a tangible example of how to maintain respectful and supportive connections. Teach your children the significance of boundaries, both personal and relational. Explain that boundaries are about mutual respect and self-care, and they help to foster healthy, balanced relationships. Model how to set clear, respectful boundaries and how to communicate them effectively. Discuss with your children what constitutes a healthy relationship, highlighting qualities such as trust, equality, support, and mutual understanding. Use real-life examples or role-playing scenarios to illustrate how to handle various relationship challenges positively. In addition to modeling these behaviors, engage in open and honest conversations with your children about relationships. Share age-appropriate insights about what makes relationships healthy and why it's important to seek partners who respect and value them. Encourage them to express their thoughts and feelings about relationships and to ask questions, fostering an environment where they feel comfortable discussing these topics. By actively working to create and sustain healthy relationship patterns in your own life and educating your children about these principles, you help them develop the skills and understanding needed to form and maintain positive, respectful relationships. This proactive approach not only benefits their personal growth but also contributes to a more supportive and nurturing family environment. Number 6. Your past regrets. Why dwelling on past regrets can significantly affect your relationship with your children and their ability to fully engage with the present and future. When you frequently ruminate over missed opportunities, mistakes, or what might have been, it can create a sense of lingering negativity that overshadows the joys and successes of the present. Your constant focus on these regrets might lead to a pessimistic outlook that inadvertently influences your children, causing them to feel burdened by the weight of unresolved issues or a sense of failure that is not theirs to bear. This preoccupation with past missteps can create an atmosphere where they might struggle to find motivation or confidence in their endeavors, feeling as if they are constantly under the shadow of your discontent. The emotional impact of focusing on past regrets can extend beyond just your immediate interactions. It can manifest in ways that affect their self-esteem and their perception of their capabilities. If they sense that you are stuck in a cycle of regret and self-blame, it might lead them to believe that they, too, will fall short or make similar mistakes. This cycle of negativity can inadvertently foster an environment where your children feel constrained, hesitant to pursue their dreams, or fearful of making their own mistakes. Instead, redirect your focus from past regrets towards embracing and celebrating the positive aspects of your life. Consider the experiences and wisdom you've gained over the years as valuable assets that can enrich your relationship with your children. Use these insights to offer guidance, encouragement, and practical advice constructively. Reflect on your journey and recognize the strength and resilience you've developed. Share these stories and lessons with your children not as a way to dwell on what went wrong, but as a means to illustrate how you've grown and learned from your experiences. Create opportunities for open and honest conversations where you can discuss not only the challenges you've faced but also the successes and joys you've experienced. Emphasize how you've navigated through difficulties and what those experiences have taught you about perseverance, adaptability, and hope. By framing your past in a way that highlights personal growth and positive change, you can inspire your children to approach their own lives with optimism and resilience. Additionally, engage in activities together that focus on building new memories and creating positive experiences. This proactive approach helps shift the focus away from past regrets and fosters a forward-looking mindset. Encourage them to pursue their passions and dreams with the understanding that, like you, they will encounter both triumphs and setbacks. By demonstrating that it's possible to find meaning and value in every part of life, including the challenges and regrets, you can help them develop a balanced perspective on their journeys. This way, your past becomes a source of strength and inspiration rather than a lingering shadow, creating a nurturing environment where your children can confidently navigate their paths and embrace the future with enthusiasm. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 3 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. Number 7, your control. Excessive control over your children's lives can have far-reaching negative effects on their development and well-being. When parents attempt to micromanage every detail from academic choices to social interactions, they risk stifling their children's natural growth and independence. Such control can lead to a host of issues, including diminished self-confidence, reduced problem-solving skills, and a heightened sense of anxiety. Children who are overly controlled may struggle to develop resilience and adaptability, as they have not been allowed to face and overcome challenges on their own. Moreover, this dynamic can strain the parent-child relationship, leading to resentment and a lack of open communication. When parents try to control every aspect of their children's lives, they often do so with good intentions, hoping to protect them from failure or harm. However, this approach can backfire by preventing children from learning important life skills. The pressure to meet constantly high expectations can also lead to burnout and hinder their ability to develop a sense of autonomy. Instead, a more effective approach involves fostering trust and offering support rather than control. Start by acknowledging and respecting your children's individuality and their capacity to make decisions. Encourage them to take the lead in areas of their lives where they can reasonably do so. This might include making choices about their interests, managing their schedules, or setting personal goals. Provide guidance and share your experiences, but allow them the space to make their own choices, even if it means they might make mistakes. Offer them the tools and resources they need to navigate their challenges. This could involve helping them develop problem-solving skills, providing emotional support during difficult times, or facilitating access to educational and extracurricular opportunities. Encourage them to reflect on their experiences and learn from both their successes and setbacks. By adopting this supportive approach, you empower your children to build their confidence and resilience. They learn to trust their judgment and develop the skills necessary to handle future challenges. This method also fosters a stronger, more positive parent-child relationship, built on mutual respect and understanding. As you support your children's growth, celebrate their achievements, and provide encouragement, you help them develop into capable, self-assured individuals ready to face the world with independence and confidence. Remember, the goal is not to eliminate guidance or involvement, but to shift from a controlling stance to a supportive one. By focusing on trust, open communication, and empowerment, you contribute to your children's growth in a way that enhances their overall development and strengthens your relationship with them. So, what have you learned today about the things you should never give your children? Have you ever found yourself guilty of any of these? Remember, the goal is to support your children's growth and development, not to burden them with your baggage. In the comments below, share one thing you've learned that you'll bring to practice in your own life. Let's create a supportive and empowering community together. If you liked this video, please leave your comment below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more helpful content. Thanks for watching.